Hi, and welcome to video 4 in our Power Lead System training series for 2015. My name's Karen, back in action again. And in this video, I want to discuss with you about domain names. I get a lot of people asking me, well, hey, you know, if I joined Power Lead System, I already have a domain name and all my businesses are set up and, you know, my links are already out there. Is it possible for me to transfer my domain name into the system, or do I have to purchase a new domain name? Yes and no, and no and yes. It all depends on what you want to do. The great thing with the Power Lead system is they do give you the ability, because we know, like, we have a lot of professional marketers that join this system, and they all have well-established domain names and links out there, and you don't want to end up having to start from scratch. So in the Power Lead system, yes, if you have a domain name, you can transfer it very quickly into the Power Lead system, and you can also transfer domain names out of the system, whatever you like. Now, for those of you just starting out, I always give my best advice to people in the business. Don't do what I did. I try to get you guys to kind of like skip ahead past my mistakes. To be completely successful online the way you want to be, branding yourself is key. It is the most important thing you can do. Investing in your business, very, very important. Now, when you're first starting out, finding free ways to promote your business is great. Okay, it is. It's great. You can do a lot with social media, as I teach you. However, it's very important to get out of the whole I gotta do everything for free, because if you do, your income is going to get stuck, okay, to where you're not going to be near anything that you could possibly be making twice as fast. By investing in your business in the important things, number one, remember, tax write-off, you're a business owner. Okay, number two, having your own domain name is so good for you in so many ways. Number one, most systems that actually create referral links for you, you know what they look like. They look like crap. They're really long. They've got either a bunch of letters and numbers after them or in them, and these are things that people can't remember. So let's say, you know, somebody came across whatever it is that you want to show them about your business, okay, and they're interested, but they forget to bookmark the page. Do you think they're going to remember the domain name? Okay, lead system fangate.com/AE37. No, they're going to forget it. And then what's going to happen? They're going to turn around and they'll go, oh, okay, I really want to check out that Instant Payday Network again, but I forgot that domain name. So I'm just going to Google Instant Payday Network, and guess where they go? Usually to the main link site. Okay? This can cost you a lot of business. Keeping things simple for the people that you want to show your business to is key to getting them back to your business. So by investing in a domain name, that is the number one thing I tell everybody to do right off the bat. Now, when people go, well, I don't know what to use for a domain name, it's simple. Brand yourself. Use your name. That's what I do. You found me at www.karen-petty.com, right? That's all I use is my name. It's simple. You don't want to deter people by, you know, fast cash now and blah, blah, blah. Those sound very unprofessional. And honestly, people will be very skeptical. Be professional. Come up with a professional domain name. I always say use your actual name to brand yourself, okay? But getting a domain name is very important right out of the gate, especially if you're going to be using the Power Lead system. Again, you don't have to, but I am highly suggesting it if you want to double and triple your business, to invest a few bucks in a domain name. Now, there's two ways you can do it. First of all, for all of you out there who already have a domain name, I'm going to show you something, because the first step here is they will explain to you how to do this if you click the video. But let's click on Add Your Domain right here. Now, if you take the time to read through this, number one, you can purchase a domain name directly from them. Seriously, under 13 bucks, you'll spend that at McDonald's in no time, okay? And you'll get nothing out of it. This will pay you back over and over and over again. So what I did was I actually purchased, I was being cheap, and I went to a domain site and I purchased a domain name. And then when I went to transfer it in here, because they teach you how to transfer your domain names into here, but the one cheapy site that I used was the only site on the domain planet that did not give me full functionality of what to do with my domain name. So I got PO'd. I could transfer it over here, but it didn't give me the proper settings in order to be able to create subdomains. So it became useless to me. So I got PO'd, and I was like, you know what? I can just buy one in here. And it took me like 2 minutes. I just purchased my domain name for the entire year, and it's already in the system. And I could create as many subdomains as I want to for additional businesses and everything. I highly suggest doing that if you don't have a domain name. If you do, then all you need to do is to go over here, and it says, I have a domain that I have been using for years. How do I bring it here? Click here. Go for it. Then all you need to do here is enter in that domain name and then watch the instructions, and they're going to tell you exactly how to transfer it over. And then if you have, like, if you host your domain at GoDaddy.com and other sites similar to that, they're going to teach you how to create a little something. I'll be honest, I get confused because I never did it because I just went with the simple route. But they're going to teach you how to do some kind of thing when you transfer it over that gives you the ability to create as many subdomains within the system as you want as well. So, and then if at any point you don't want to use that domain name anymore, or you want to transfer it somewhere else, they do give you the ability, as you can see right here. So you would click on that and follow the instructions there. Now, for those of you out there who don't have a domain name yet and you want to purchase one, trust me, for the Power Lead system, it is the quickest way to do it. It'll take you just a couple of seconds. So just go ahead and let me go back into, I'm just go back a page here. Right here is where you can go ahead and type in your name if you want to do a variation on it. I like to put, like when I did mine, I did Karen-Petty. The reason why I put the hyphen in there is that it's also easier for people to see. So let's say you have a long last name and you don't want to use all of it, or if it looks like kind of jumbled, separate it with just a little hyphen. This is something simple. People remember it. So if they don't bookmark your site, they remember it and they type it in and actually go back to your site, as opposed to going to the general site of whatever business that you're promoting. Again, you will spend that at a drive-through, or at a way more, 2 times that, going to a movie. Okay, invest in yourself, and especially when it comes to a domain name. So you just type in whatever you want into there, and then when you click, is this domain available, it's going to check. And if you're using your name, highly doubtful that somebody else has got it. And then you can purchase it directly through the site, and you are all set and ready to go. And that means that you don't have to worry about the little extra steps to make sure that you can create subdomains. And I'm going to do my next video on how to create a subdomain with your main domain name. Absolutely wonderful. You're going to love it. So that's how you do it. Just click on domains and get your domain set up right away, right out of the gate, and I'll see you on the next video. Stay blessed, everyone.